Alright, what's good, y'all? It's been a little minute, I ain't gonna lie. But we back with another video, and this one's a good one. The shoe that just came out, everybody's in love with. You can kind of see a little bit. Kobe 5 X-Rays, the Protros. I'm not gonna lie, this is my favorite shoe drop of the year, for sure. Just colorway, design. If you've been tuned in, you know Kobe 5s are like my top 3 shoes of all time. Light blue is my favorite color, so everything about these is like perfect for me. Before we get into the review, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, we're gonna break it down for you. I know a lot of y'all probably hit on sneakers or about to get these, trying to get these. So let's get into it. Let y'all know if they're good, bad, or whatever the case may be. Start with the look. If you watched the short of the review I did on these already, 10 out of 10. Like I said, light blue, favorite color of all time. The design on the shoe, I have a similar design on my hand. So safe to say I'm kind of a big fan of the look. Kind of reminds me of like a Miri sneaker with a like Kobe collab. So, I mean, hey. Take it how you want it, but it looks good to me. Some people in my comments have said that they kind of look tacky or kind of cheap, but in my opinion, Kobe 5s are usually a really boring, really plain two-tone, maybe 3-color, maybe one solid color, but I like the good switch up of these, and they also glow in the dark as well. Upper, as always, on the Kobe 5 is a skin-fused upper, TPU heel counter on the back. The tongue, it's like a mesh tongue, which is semi-padded. It's got like a circular padding, but it's really thin. But no issues as far as like the laces digging to your foot or anything there. As far as the upper goes, lockdown is good, no issues there. As far as the upper goes, nothing but good things to say about the shoe. Let's get into the midsole. There seems to be some confusion online about how I feel about the Kobe's. There's a creator, not gonna say any names, he typically beats with people, so I don't want to get into it. That's saying I'm switching up between saying the Kobe Protros are downgraded. Then I said they weren't downgraded before. Kobe 5s, Kobe 6s. I think both. I know Kobe 6 for sure had forefoot zoom air, heel zoom air. And then they had whatever midsole, I forgot. But they upgraded the midsole in terms of, they have Cushlon now. Cushlon, huge fan. If you see any of the reviews I do with Nike shoes that have Cushlon, I typically like them, besides the LeBrons. I don't know why, the shape of the shoe just hurts my foot. But when they did the Protros, they took out the heel zoom air unit, and it's only now a forefoot zoom turbo. And some people look at that as a downgrade because now you have less air bubbles. And they put 2 in the LeBron. This only has 1. So they're like, oh, LeBron's cushion is better. I disagree with that. Technically, yes, it's a downgrade because they use less materials. And it's probably cheaper for them to do that. But here's why I don't look at it as a downgrade. 1, LeBrons aren't that comfortable to me. 2, shoes with heel air bubbles, typically, over time, pop. So as far as durability goes with the shoe, if you want your shoe to last, the heel zoom air bubble, especially for athletic, bouncy, shifty players, you're probably going to end up popping that at some point in time. And I've had stuff pop literally within like a week. My PG5s that I had popped in a week. So to have the Cushlon in the heel and only have it in the forefoot, everybody on that is going to be a lot better. And the Cushlons were really comfortable and they upgraded the foam there. So that's how I feel about the midsole. I like it. I give the cushion on the review 9 out of 10. Huge fan of Cushlon. Wish Nike would put it in every shoe, especially the Jaws. I feel like if he got Cushlon at some point or another, his shoes would be like up here for sure. They always give him fire colorways. All right, back to the Kobe 5s. I went over the tech, but short breakdown of it. 4-foot zoom turbo, Cushlon full length midsole. Solid, simple setup, but it gets the job done for me. One of my favorite setups when it comes to Nike, besides like a zoom air strobel. So this glows extremely bright. Yes, I know for everybody in the comments, oh my god, you don't hoop in the dark. Why do they do glow in the dark? Because it looks cool. Like, why are y'all complaining? It's literally a feature that's not going to bother you and adds to the like details of your shoe. And maybe some of y'all like to wear them casually and you wear them at night and now your shoe's glowing while you're walking, or you get the cooler design, you might take some pictures at night and your shoes stand out. I don't get the downside of why people are complaining about that. It's just an added touch to the shoe. But heartbeat traction pattern on these, on all the Kobe 5s. Glow in the dark outsole. They do have a nice squeak. As far as the traction goes, I literally wore them from like 11 a.m. and I think I was done hooping at like 8 yesterday. No issues with traction, barely had to wipe. Solid, great, as always. One of the reasons I love them as a hoop shoe. Kobe lovers out there, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with how most of them fit. So I go true to solid just because I like my shoes a little bit snug, especially when I'm hooping and dunking. Just gives me more of like that kind of like sock-like court feel that I want in a shoe, in a sense, if that makes sense. But I would recommend for most people, if you don't like your shoes super snug, or you double sock, or you have wide to normal feet, to go a half size up for sure on these. Retail price on these was $180, which is actually solid, because I think in the last couple models, they've been going like 190, 210 on certain models that they've dropped with the Kobe's. And I'm like, bro, nobody trying to pay all that. Plus tax, you end up paying like $230. So I think altogether, with tax and stuff, it's like $193. I did end up paying a little bit more for these, because I bought them early so I can make content, do reviews, everything like that. I did end up winning 5 raffles, so I have 6 real pairs of these, so that's wonderful. I'm probably gonna keep a couple, sell a couple. My girl wants a pair, so gotta get her a pair as well. The price on these, in my opinion, it's only at like $270 to $350, $360, depending on how big your foot is. I think they're gonna go up. I've heard there's not a ton of pairs out there, and Kobe 5s is one of the more premier models, and Kobe 6s when it comes to Kobe signature shoe line. This is a pretty low resale price for a Kobe 5. If you look at all the other Protros they dropped from the undefeated collabs they did a while back, they're all going for like $400 or $500 plus now. They are dropping a couple other Kobe 5 colorways, I believe in 2025, so maybe that'll keep the price low. But from previous trends, I would buy now, and if you got them, you want to sell them, I would probably hold. And especially with such a unique design, and they're probably not going to have another design this crazy again anytime soon. Definitely appeals to the younger audience, which buys a lot of the basketball shoes, or their parents do at least. These are a lightweight shoe. They're coming in at 349 grams. Average weight for a shoe my size is 370 to like 400 grams. So they're coming in 20 grams under that. Pretty light, solid shoe for those that are like, I can't do the bulky ones, I can't do the bows. Kobe's are typically pretty light. Overall though, beautiful shoe as far as looks, great shoe as far as performance. Definitely one of my top 3 shoes of all time. Leaning Gammas are number 1. I gotta work the list out a little bit when it comes to the other 2 spots. But I rock with these shoes a lot. I might end up wearing these in Dubai from our next dunk contest. I 10 would recommend if you want a pair. Try to get them as early as you can if possible. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. More shoe videos coming in the future. I do got to get more consistent on the reviews. I got the Jaw 2s. I got the Wet 11s. I got some other new shoes that I got that I just literally haven't done like a full sit down YouTube video review on them yet. But I do plan on doing it eventually. So I'm definitely going to knock those out for y'all and get the videos up and posted. There are shorts, full reviews of all those as well in my shorts category on this page, if you just want to go check those out though yourself. But I'll catch y'all. Stay tuned. More to come.